And now let's go back to cinema. Here we have People Just Do Nothing Big in Japan.
People just do nothing big in
Okay,
Japan. Yeah.
so obviously this is the film version of a TV show that started from BBC Three, and it's about these guys who run a pirate radio station called Corrupt FM. And okay, so Sean, I know you usually just like to be wound up and let go, so I'm just gonna give like a little bit of synopsis of what the film's about.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
for sure, for sure.
so the film from what I understand, Corrupt FM. They have been struggling for success in the UK. They haven't really had it. Then they find out that one of their songs has hit big in Japan, so they go on a tour of Japan to go see it. And then I can imagine that Spinal Tap style stuff ensues. So Sean, had you ever seen the TV show?
No, I knew nothing about it. All I got from this film ever was in Cineworld they showed that trailer with the I don't know
Oh yeah, yeah,
did
with
you see it with
G.
there's
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
think it goes, hey, it's me, like
yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
do the thing, and I saw, so that's all I knew about it, and I thought, well, I had a feeling we do the Shang-Chi thing, so and to see a movie, and I
Yeah.
thought, well, I'll go watch it. I wasn't expecting great things, but I do like mockumentaries. I do like mockumentaries quite a lot.
Yeah.
Um, Knowing nothing about this, yeah, I tell you, it did make me laugh. It was quite, and because I thought, oh, there can't be silly characters like this, there just can't be. But then there is, and you sort of see it, and you think, well, yeah, I can see, I have known, well, I haven't known personally, but you're aware of characters that are like that. So they were
Yeah.
all believable characters, the
Yeah.
whole lot of them, even the druggy one, and they were all like, because one's a postman and one's a works in a bowling alley, and this is how it all starts off, and they've had this radio station, Corrupt FM, and they're like, hey, yeah, hey, we've made it in Japan. But what they've done is, yeah, it's in Japan, but it's from this game show, and you know how the Japanese are like,
And the
hey,
game show.
and they have all like massive heads and people running
Yeah, yeah,
around and
or
all
like
that sort of stuff.
Takeshi's Castle and Banzai and stuff like that.
Yeah, and all those. Anyway, so and the songs that go da da da, so they go have a little dance, and so basically they go over there. This Corrupt FM the way, yeah, forever, Corrupt FM forever, and the Japanese guy Tanaka, I think his name is, or something like that, starts to sort of push the man. There's a chap who's their manager who just gets sort of kicked out basically, and this Japanese guy takes over, and he tries to change them all and make them wear different uniforms and do like he goes, okay, we've got to do this, we've got to do like a silly dance. So they're
Oh yeah. Oh,
so instead,
make them into J-pop.
yeah, make them into like stupid TV characters and all that. So obviously, there's a little bit of falling out, and people go along with it, and then one decides he's they sort of fall out, and then oh yeah, you've got one of them's girlfriend and his daughter, and he goes, oh, we're going to Japan. Oh no, we can't afford to take you. And then she puts herself on one of the other's wives, and she ends up paying for her. So, and his wife, the wife of one of them, she sort of got a little blog with about 55 followers, and she's going, oh, I'm in Japan now, I'm in Japan. Oh, look at this. Ooh, selfie, famous people. And but there are people like that. There are people out there like that. Oh, I got to have a selfie.
That's like
that.
us with this podcast, 55 followers.
That's us.
Yeah. So I've found this much more enjoyable than what I thought I was going to. I got to be honest. I mean, I didn't have any great expectations. I thought, well, it's okay. I'll give it a watch. And I did find it really, really amusing. And I mean, I really like that Japanese culture as well. So, and you saw a lot of that. You saw a lot of, they went to like little bars, and like he's got the old food there, like it is with the food. And like, and he's like, oh yeah, that's not too bad. Well, yeah, that's all right. And it's so they're because I mean, it's just totally alien, isn't it? It's totally alien to us, the Japanese culture. And the game show, I would love to see a game show like this bit of music was on, because there's like people walking around with big hammers on their heads and like cheese things, and all the like the Chinese girls dressed up going and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it was totally it was totally in your face. And they had a karaoke bar, and that was so good. They sort of split away. And them in the karaoke bar.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Sure. When you said you'd seen this, I was like, "What? Really?"
Yeah.
Because number one, the TV show is not something that I would have expected that you would have watched. It's not something I would feel that you would have watched. Because even I haven't watched it. I've tried to watch a couple of things, and I think it's one of those things. I think a lot of it is the comedy of embarrassment and of awkwardness, and you're either into that or you're not. And I'm more not into it than I am into it.
Yeah,
I'd,
I mean, I quite like that thing with like the David Brent on the road and that sort of,
yes, yeah,
those mockumentary type Spinal Tap.
yeah,
And I like it when because I like the bit when they're sort of trying to be really, really showy off and quite big in front of, when they're talking to people, and then something happens and you can just see their expressions on the faces. Oh, did they see me do that? Well, and they sort of look away and like,
the emperor has no clothes. The emperor has no clothes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
okay, so with this, sure, you enjoyed this way more than I thought you would.
Yes.
How many stars would you give this?
Okay, well, I won't give it I'll give it a 3. On our grading, I will give this a 3. It was okay. It was what it was. It was good enough. It was watching it. It didn't bore me. I quite enjoyed it. It had moments. So yeah, so I'm going to stick with a 3 for this one.
All right, cool, good stuff. I think that's actually going to be the surprise, the absolute surprise of this show. That Sean likes people just do, Sean likes people just do nothing. Big in Japan. I mean, it's a all right, cool.